Thursday morning. Laura waiting for us over at Astley Bridge, so we're heading straight off. I'm a little bit late. I think the lorry might already be there. He's going to have to wait 10 minutes. Keithy's just picking up some fuel for his trimming. Can't stop. Farmer's got a hay lorry coming in. I think he's already had one go out already. He got another one coming in the next 10 minutes. Right, before you take these telehandlers on the road, where we are driving in and out of the yard, there's a little green light, so you see it on the dash. So you line the wheels up, you lock the back wheels, and then you bring the front wheels round. When they're both green, that means they're both in line with each other. And you should do that every time you go on the road, and that will save you a lot of wear on your tyres. I always carry the bucket in the air, just, you know, you've got to make sure you're below everything. I think you can see a bit better. You can see, you know, you're above the cars. The only thing you do have to worry about is lorries on the smaller roads. But where was I? Yes, I always get distracted when I'm saying things. But here's our hay lorry. I will get out of his way. I want to make it to his lay-by before he comes. I do not want to... That's our hay lorry. So by the time we get back, he will be loaded. He got a 4 hour round, a 4 hour trip there, 4 hours back. So he got a long drive ahead of him, that old boy. But young Robert, he was back yesterday. He, yeah, Farmer, well, because he's on super wide tyres. I think I showed you a picture of it before, but if I haven't, I'll show you a picture now. He can, Farmer, it's actually been relatively dry for the last week. It's about as dry now as it's been since, I don't know, well, not as dry as it was when we were out drilling, but damn near close. Anyway, he sent Rob out last night to go and tackle some of the wetlands down Otmore, so he went down there on the quad just to see if he'd travel and get in and out, because he is super wide with his tyres. And some of the gates and bridges are a little bit tight down that way. Farmer sent me a text last night, 9:30. He was still down there trimming. I don't know. When he gets to my age, I can pretty much guarantee he might not be doing that. But he's keen for it. And yeah, he's got all the lights and everything on his tractor to go in the night. So he's got light bars and lemon spotlights and all sorts all over it. He had a good day down there yesterday anyway, that's for sure. I think he's going back at it today. And then I think we got rain coming for the weekend and tomorrow. A big storm. Another storm coming over tomorrow. We're getting the easy part of it, but up north they're going to have up to 80 to 100 mile an hour winds. So that will mess some stuff up for people up north. Causes absolute havoc, winds like that. The week's gone. I can't believe the week's gone again. You don't, the day is so short. By the time you've done cattle and a few cattle jobs in the morning, like a bad eye, and then Linda's got us a couple of truckloads of hay to do, our day's done. So yeah, it's been surprising how the days are just gone. Just don't get much to a day anyway. But Farmer bought a new yard brush yesterday, so I'll show you that. And what else have we got to get on with? Yeah, Farmer's in the middle of buying seed, spring seed, sorting out plans for fertiliser. Fertiliser should be coming in the next, you know, we should be unloading fertiliser soon. Then the spreader people will be here to, come on mister, he's gone. Then the spreader people will be here to sort out the spread pattern and the width for the spreader for the type of fert we got. I don't know what Farmer's ordered. He sort of just lets someone get on with it. He tells the man he wants so many tons of certain products. I think he's ordered some P&K, nitrogen maybe, triple super phosphate, I think that's coming. So yeah, we'll get the spreader calibrated for those products. And then yeah, first frost on some of the wheats. We were talking about it yesterday. They're just struggling a little bit in places where it's been wet, and we'd like to give them a little boost if we can get on there on a frost. So that's what we will be doing if we get some more frosts. There'll be some fert going on, and what we'll do is just, usually you put 3 doses on March, April, May, first of each month. If you want to, you know, as a rule, if you do that, you'll usually end up with a pretty good crop. But what he will do with the first dose is just cut it in half, and we'll just go 2 weeks earlier, spread it over, and then the second and third dose will be the same, you know. So essentially it'll get the same dose, it'll just get a good little kick to start with. So anyway, yes, hoping to put oats in where the wheat has failed up at our farm. Spring wheat over at Graham and Martin's. Spring wheat on the failed fields over at Collins area. Some of those have failed, not many, just 3 fields over there, the wettest ones, you know, the ones we drilled last, yeah, we went back drilling, and then we had another flooding event. Anyway, we'll do a crop walk. I will go out and do a crop walk as soon as we get some good, you know, it wants to be a sunny day really, so you can see what's going on. And the crop wherever the crop is just ever so small at the moment, and I want to be able to fly over it for you so you get a bigger, you know, bigger look at it, bit better picture on the scale of things. So anyway, we're going to head up to our lorry and get him loaded. And we simply load the front, load the back, load the middle, 10 in the front, 8 or 9 in the back, and then 1 or 2 in the middle, something like that usually. Nice big bulker, so it won't take long to fill him up. Wheat's the easiest out of all the crops. Barley can be, you know, you have to usually fill them up for barley, but wheat is usually the easiest. I've never done rape before, or beans, saying that. We've had beans here, but farmers done them all, so. Anyway, at the end we give the man a passport. And yeah, he gives us a little slip, a record slip. And simple as that really. Just make sure your bucket's locked on so you don't accidentally hit the wrong, you know, your boom out bucket and your undo for your bucket are on the same, very close to each other. So you always make sure that bucket's locked on. You can turn it off with an electronic switch. We haven't had any calves yet, but we are expecting one by the end of the week, and tomorrow is the end of the week. I thought we might have seen one by now. We've got a couple, wow, 3 or 4 heifers, very close now. So we'll get back to the farm and see if there's any calves come. But I would have thought by the end of the weekend at least there would be some. I like to do 3 buckets along, spread the load out for them so it's nice and even. They like it on the front first because the weight's on the tractor unit. The man just told me his weigh scales are not working on his lorry, which is not the most handiest of things, but I know these buckets are carrying about 1.5 tons each, so he said his max is about 28. Anyway, we put, this is at bucket number 18, so that brings us up to about 27, I think. Without weigh scales it's not worth the risk going on the road if he gets caught over, you see. And it all depends, tractor unit, trailers and all sorts, and what his max weight is. Be about 27, 28 tons, something like that. Yeah. Should be.
This is 27, 28?
Yes, is that okay?
Yeah, okay.
If you want more, I can put more in.
I don't know.
It's about a bucket, so 10 buckets is 15 ton.
Yeah.
15, 18, 21, 24, 27. So it's about 27, maybe a little bit more, so.
Okay, very nice.
You happy?
Yeah, happy.
Yeah, you're happy,
very
alright. Farmer's been loading lorries all morning. I've been loading wheat. Keithy and Robert's out trimming for us on his own trimmer, so he'll bill us for that one. He finished. He said he got back in his yard at midnight last night. There goes Farmer's load. And a bad load, is it? Bit of hay and straw on there. Looks like wheat straw and meadow hay. Look at that. So he's got a 4-hour trip back to Wales after he's strapped up. Thumbs up. We haven't started the morning routine yet, so we got a bit of work ahead of us, and then I imagine there'll probably be a hay delivery or two. Got some mess to clear up there in the yard, and I imagine we've got some hungry cows. If we've had a calf, I'll include it in the video, but we're gonna get these guys fed up. It's always the same. Oh, that's good, isn't it? For God's sake, that really annoys me when that happens, but it does happen. Getting dark again. What are we doing? Right, we're feeding these cows. Been a bit of a fiddly old day, just fiddling about with bits and pieces. It's going to be a windy day tomorrow, so I'm just going to make sure all the sheets have got a bale or two around them, just to try and hold them down a bit. They'll probably still blow off, but you got to try, haven't we? And these guys have just been clearing up the last bit of there. Might just scrape that away and chuck it over the fence, because that's scraps, and then we'll give them something a bit better. Me and the old man, we tried out the new brush. I'll show you that another day. It was absolutely lashing down rain at the time, so sort of didn't really get to film that bit, but it worked really nice. It will work beautiful on concrete. It's not so much a yard brush, more than a, it's more a concrete brush than it is a sweeping up all the planings or whatever. Anyway, our man Boucher's going to be in tomorrow to have a look at some of these. We're sort of half thinking that we'll just keep to save on straw and all the rest of it. We will sell the lot, whether Mr. Belcher will want them all, but we'll sell the lot, keep all the heifers that we would be interested in keeping, because they really ought to be not on barley anyway, but we haven't got any space for them elsewhere, so they just are. We're being very cautious with our straw usage in the mornings now. We're not just chucking it in willy-nilly, but it is worrying us a little bit. Anyway, Farmer had a bigger concern. We were looking around, sort of planning things, what we got left, what wheat we got left in the shed. We're having a little look about, and we look on top of the heap. The heap's growing, so alarm bells going off there. Anyway, it wasn't too bad in the end, but Farmer was yeah, we had to get straight to it. We had to get straight to looking at it. Luckily it was just the top, it just sweated a little bit. He's been in there and sorted it. It wasn't as hot as we all thought it was going to be. These guys are having this. They will not get out of the way no matter what, so, and believe it or not, now that it's in with them, they will start picking through it like it's the best food you've ever seen. See, nothing goes to waste. I tell you all the time, even the scraps just go out as organic material back on the fields. That improves soil health another day. There's very little waste apart from the plastic on the silage bags, which that all goes for recycling. I think Robbo's had a good day. I don't know if he'll be done tonight. He might have another day out there tomorrow, so we might just pick this up tomorrow. I've been moving some small bales about in the sheds, just tidying things up a little bit. our new little brush. We've got a tractor brush, but we wanted something we could just stick on a Manitou. Anyway, farmer come up with this one, just something we can just quickly slip on. It goes on the tines. We were thinking about making a bracket for it, but anyway, me and the old man used it the other day. You didn't get to see it because it was raining and blowing and it was horrible outside. So anyway, just simply lock in with a couple of pins. Same this side. It's a pretty basic thing. Still quicker than putting the tractor brush on as well. We were thinking about making a, you know, like a frame to just put the, so it just hooks on the Manitou frame. But yeah, you build a carrier for it, then it won't stand up, it'll be leant on its back. So it's actually, well, I haven't used it yet, the old man used it, but we're about to just have a go with it. Did you spill all this mess out I got to clean up?
I'm going to give you some more, shall I?
Anyway, I hadn't used it before. Oh. We don't want to encourage any rats. They don't need any more encouragement on a farm. So we're oh, that done an alright job. Get this brushed up. The trick with this thing is not pressing too hard, I think. It's more manoeuvrable than a tractor. Anyway, it will really come in the, you know, when it's dry, we can just quickly sweep the yard up, blah blah blah. The little tractor brush is a bit more sort of cleans as it sweeps. Just got to watch your tines on the front. Ah. We come off quite a wet and horrible weekend, so it's time to get the muck out the yard. Robbo's tipping while I'm mucking out. Farmer, he's got some bits and pieces to do, so me and Robbo, we can get this done while Farmer can get whatever he needs to do done. I was just saying about the tracks on the digger starting to get a bit worn, so wanted to have a chat with some people about that. Anyway, I don't overload these trailers too much. We cleaned the back out last time, so the back doesn't need it, but we will take take everything up to the shed there on the way back. Anyway, someone coming Friday to give us some advice about camera systems. I don't know how that's going to work because we have got no internet down this yard, so we might have a little bit more work than we realised there, but we'll see. Let's see what the man says, because I don't really know how they work. People, you know, people have them, so they must have solutions for that, I would have thought. But we'll get this muck out. Mr. Belcher will be here about lunchtime. We'll get them cattle loaded up, and then tomorrow we need to start sorting our heifers out of the other group. They will stay with us, obviously, because they are our heifers. But he was quite keen to have a look at the other ones, so that would alleviate our straw problem a little bit. And the cattle are very good money at the moment, and it's not a money thing, it's just straw. We're worried about straw for our own, for the calves, obviously. Anyway, it's not like, you know, even if they stuck around, it would still be fine, but it just would help a little bit. Would help a little bit if there was less to bed up. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. We'll get our heifers spread off anyway. They don't really need to be having barley, the heifers, you know. You don't want them doing too well, because fat heifers do not calve well. Makes the job even worse, if you know what I mean. All right, go. Come on, you. Come on. Come on. Up you go. Hey? Yeah. Come on then. Come on, Mum. There you go. Come on then. Come on then. There you go. Well done. Like proud mum moment, innit? That's got to be a Ricky calf, innit, Lynn? It's got to be a Ricky calf, innit? Who was in there? Was he? Is it? Looks a bit legs for...
No, he's looking round already. Yeah, well, I will do.
Smells funny.
No, he ain't got colouring, has he? You get a limb calf, it'll be a bit brown on that. But no, I looked her up and she was with the stag on. It's good size.
Oh. This bay's got one more, at least another week's curing, so we're just moving some stuff around. Farmer's cutting some holes in the drain covers, let the water soak away, and yeah, we'll be able to drive on most of this bit now. Week and a half, something like that. We'll open this up, take all this away, and then we can get in and out. Me and Robbie have got some more fiddling. I just where we've put the shuttering boards down, we've got some filling in to do, see if he wants to do that. But yeah, well, there's two big giant holes. This one's a deep one, that one's oh, I can't remember now. I remember farming being down there a long way. That's a deep one. That one runs straight down that way, and then this one's the same. This one's not so deep. This one runs to a drain halfway across the rod, yeah, there, and then it goes across and then out the back. we take him straight round on the lorry, yeah?
Yeah, if you want to, yeah.
Okay.
Go on.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8. Yeah.
Hey!
Right, 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 right. Go on, boys. Go on, go on.
One more.
Go boys! Go on! Go on! Go on! Go on!
Hey! Hey!
On you go! Go on in! Go on! Go on! Go on boys! Go on boys! Go on you boys! Go on! Go on! Go on! Go on! Go on! On you go! Go on! Go on! Go on!
There we go. Hey! Go on!
Now one more bloody string on there.
Yeah, 6 or 7.
6 or 7. Come on, boys. Hey. Right. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many that is? 3, 7 there. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Come on. Go on, boy. Go on, in.
Go on, follow me.
Go on. Go on. Come on, boy. You got to go anywhere else, Mark?
No, you can bloody well do without that.
What? What? That was obviously a thing in the past, but what was that all about?
Got a mouth?
Yeah.
A nightmare, wasn't it?
Is that the same as mad cow disease? Worse? We'll fill it up next time, eh? We'll give you a full load next time. Is that all right?
Got your knife on you?
Ah, they're on bows. Look at this. You see this? Quick release. Yeah. Right, anyway. Mr. Belch just taking the big ones. And he's going to come back in about a week's time. We're going to separate the heifers out of here. They all think they're off, look. Our heifers are in there, so we're going to separate those. The ones we would like to keep or at least look at. What do you cut? They do comes. Don't worry to get out of there, innit? I thought he'd be coming back. Yep.
I can't come for this. Come Monday, so we'll carry on with the plans, shall we?
Yes.
He said don't pull them little ones out.
Don't.
He said leave them in. He said if you just reject it with a price, that'll do.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we won't get foot and mouth, mate. But with all the bullshit,
What is?
right, foot and mouth is a disease literally of feet and mouth.
Right.
You Google it,
Yeah.
you'll see all the funeral pyres they had. They will literally take cattle away. They'll come in, the whole farm will be shot. They shoot everything. When Wally had it,
All right.
Wally had it up north. He was milking cows and sheep.
Yeah.
He came down here to load a load of hay, and he was really down in the dumps. Foot and mouth got within 2 miles of them, so they got to make a break. It's like a fire break.
Yeah.
And he said they're coming in to slaughter the animals today. He went back, he hadn't got all left. Literally nothing. The whole farm, he's got 800 sheep, 600 cattle. They've shot the king lot.
Holy shit.
And then they come in, they load them all up in lorries, grab lorries, and take them to a big fire and burn
shoot
them.
them on farm.
Yeah, and then burn them.
And they don't
You have
test
a look.
it.
You Google foot and mouth.
It must.
It's terrible, mate. You go from here, mate. You'd be doing your cattle one day to nothing the next. Literally nothing. They don't leave anything. They don't go shoot 1 or 2. They shoot the king lot.
And that's if you're positive.
No, that's if it gets in the area.
Just in the area.
Yes, it is.
And is it? That's a danger to human health then. Got to be, isn't it?
Let's go that way, mate. Go Rob's there.
Yeah.
It's mate, I ain't shitting you. It is what the single is the most worst.
Yeah, but it's got to be a health issue, isn't it?
Oh mate, cat people can get it. It's the worst thing you can ever have in cat. Honestly,
And did you ever have it here?
the biosecurity that you have to have, you're go between farms, you're supposed to be washing your wheels, washing your machines off, spraying them off with sardine and
Yeah. How does it materialise again then?
One we had before, the last one we had was through pig swill.
Pig-
Because the pig swill, what they used to do with pig swill they called it, you used to have to boil it to kill all the bugs. And they reckon this bloke had it.
Right.
But it's been going on for months because Brian Ryder, the man I used to sell the cattle to, he was telling me that because he ran a timber business, the MOD had been looking at buying all the timber up, all the old sleepers, any wood, to have these funeral pyres.
Bloody hell.
It's fucking awesome, mate. You don't see what's on.
Right, there we are. Mr. Belcher's took the big ones anyway. That's going to help things a little bit, but he's going to come back and look at the smaller ones. He will run them out to grass like we would. It's going to save the old man a bit of work in the summer, and it's going to save us on straw this year, and then next year we'll be back to normal. But they were just talking about foot and mouth. Apparently that's a thing in Germany, which something you don't want.
You wouldn't get rid of stock though, mate, worrying about that, because the likelihood of getting it is pretty slim.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't get rid of your stock because of that.
No, no.
You know,
No, I wouldn't anyway.
but they reckon it, the old boys last time, they reckon it come from the swill boys that were doing them pig swill. They didn't boil it enough, that's what they reckon.
Bloody hell.
But I think they were just looking for somebody to blame.
Yeah.
The general farming opinion was it came out of Purbright, which was the laboratory.
Yeah.
They blamed the man with the swill because he was just a nice easy target.
Right.
The other theory was that Purbright was a laboratory for the ministry.
Yeah.
And they wondered if it come out of there.
We're upside down. I'm sorry, Rob.
I had a thought about it as well, and I'm thinking, I'm sure that's the right way.
I thought Rob would have just stood on his head, wouldn't you? Right?
I'm sorry, Rob.
Are we going to have it then?
Yeah. Anyway, we like Mr. Belcher and his dad, we like them. We've dealt with them for a long time. They helped us out when things were hard here with TV, and we just dealt with them ever since. So farmer always asks them first, with anything cattle related, selling wise, we go to them first, just out of respect really. You know, it goes round and round, doesn't it, these things. They're always fair with us on prices, and yeah, it just works, you know, it all just works nice. So that's why they go to Mr. Belcher. Anyway, he's got a yard not too far from our yard actually. He fattens cattle, and like with the little ones, he's got a place there he can run them out through the summer, because they've got plenty of growing left to do. So those guys in the shed will still get the summer they had with us, so they'll still get a nice summer, but it just won't be us looking after them, they'll be looking after them. So, and then we'll just have our heifers to look out for. They can go there, but that's good. We've got some cow work tomorrow, start a new video tomorrow. Me and Robbo got our afternoon deliveries. We've just been dicking about in the yard, moving some of the stuff so we can use a bit more of the concrete. Probably leave it there because this video will be long, I imagine, but yeah, there should be some more calves. There's two or three heifers in there, look like they're bursting, so I'd have thought there'd have been a few more calves by the end of the week, but we'll start another one tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.